Alright. They definitely up there the game when it comes to showing in-game performances.
Aaron! Look over here! It's Aaron!
What a beautiful dance.
Aaron!
Over here! Look at me!
Nah.
He looked! He's so hot!
This guy's a genius!
You damn tease! Give us some more!
He always gets so carried away.
Look who it is on the left.
The little conqueror of Lord So never disappoints, I see. You must be so proud to see your childhood friend doing well for himself.
I mean, those were sprite based, so yeah. Can they really top them? Honestly, it was just a bunch of bouncing sprites. And then there was the stuff in Cold Steel 3 and 4, which was a bit meh. And then here they had like proper camera cards, proper movement of the models and all that stuff. So yeah, they can. They just did.
I suppose. Though, I've got my eyes on someone better.
Oh my god.
Is that so?
Anyway, I'm glad that tonight's show ended without incident. Do you think he was able to let off some steam?
Like, she's not it, but she does look like Shan a little bit.
I'd presume as much. So that's their move. Now then, who shall I have handle this in my absence?
Even the dudes were falling for me by the end there. Not that I'm surprised. This is me we're talking about.
Well, someone is pretty sure of himself.
Wonderful work as always, Aaron, but must you rile up the crowd like that?
Also, with the hair like that, he's gotta be related to Randy in some way, shape, or form, no?
My fans deserve special treatment. If that bugs you so much, fire me.
You know we can't afford to do that.
Yeah, our shows wouldn't be half as popular if it weren't for you.
Even if you get us into a bunch of trouble, it's hard to deny the passion you bring to the stage.
Like I always say, nothing beats a show where the performers are just as into it as the fans. Except for the after party, of course. Speaking of which, the night is still young.
Aaron!
Say? Who lit a firecracker up your ass?
This confirms that the one you saw in the intro is not Randy. Yeah.
The hell happened to you?
It was those outsiders again. They jumped us out of nowhere. Sid and Huang got sent to the clinic.
Those northern bastards don't know when to give up. If that's how they want it, let's play.
All right. September 19th, 10:25 a.m. Chapter 2, Bright Star of the Dazzling City.
That's the stuff. When it comes to saunas, nothing beats a good loily.
Van, are you in there? The floor's so chilly.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh man, can a man have some peace around here?
Oh, you really are here.
The hell are you barging in on me for?
They told us at Monmar that you might be here right now. So, we decided to join you for a soak. Speaking of, we should try the loyally. Is that a kind of bath? I only know hammams. It is. I don't know all the specifics, but I think the temperature control is different. Let's go find it!
What's a man gotta do to enjoy his bath time in peace?
I feel you, Van. I feel you.
You know what? I'm going for a second soak later, and I'm treating myself to some gelato after.
Sounds good. Those are some massive balls of gelato. Oh, I kinda want. It's so cold and sweet. The perfect treat after a hot bath. Exactly. Cold, sweet, and humble as can be. What do you mean? It's not trying to be something it's not. It's got no frills or gimmicks. Milk gelato relies on nailing the basics: flavor, texture, and temperature. But that's exactly why it's perfect pairing. Simple yet profound, just like a hot bath. It's pure relaxation condensed down into dessert form, like a cool breeze on a hot summer's day. It's moments like this that reminds us why life's worth living. I get it. Probably. Knowing Van, I doubt he was kidding around at all. So, why'd you come looking for me before lunch anyway? Thought I said we'd meet up in the afternoon. Well, since Ferry's still new to the city, I wanted to help get her acquainted. We've been enjoying our morning of sightseeing together. Don't you have school? You don't have to go out of your way for me. This is part of my training. Got the lay of the land yet? Let's see. The temples in the 6th district, the water one. You'll be attending Sunday school there, right? Yeah, I stopped in to say hello, but it's the only other district I've been to. This city is so huge, I have no idea how we'd plan for urban warfare here. Is that really an issue? I guess she is still a Jäger at heart. Listen up. Besides the odd business trip, we do all our gigs here in the capital. If you're gonna be working for me, you've got to learn your way around. Right. Don't worry, I'll show you the ropes. Who's on our itinerary? What's? God damn it, not who, what, I can't read. We can't see the whole city in a day, but we can still make a dent while we handle some jobs. And since Ferry's a combat vet, she ought to catch on mighty quick. Don't go falling behind now. Treasure that. The three went to Montmartre for an early lunch. After that, they began work for the day. Quests can now be reported at the office desk. Office desk, you can write an SP report from the office desk at Arkwright Solutions. Alright. Perhaps even more functions will be unlocked as the story progresses, I see. Alright. So yeah, let's just real quick check the roof. Wait, we don't check the roof. Well, no, we check the roof. We can't check the roof. What am I saying? What we do? There. Kitty? Oh. That's... Is he talking to the other cats? Maybe he's mediating or something. Little guy looks like the head honcho around here. Pretty big compared to the others. Alright. Nope. Aw. No, damn. Just remember Paulette's old man wanted to see me. Oh boy. There you are, you buffoon. Yep, that's me. What's up? Something urgent? Hold on a sec. You'll find out soon enough. Here we go. Take a look at this. Oh, that's... Wow. They're like the Jalettes we had back in Krail. From your reaction, I take it mine's a good match for the real thing. Good, good. More than good. It looks perfect to me. You did great as always, Victor. Looks perfect. It tastes perfect, punk. Try one for yourself and you'll see. Received a large helping of family-style Gillette. Thank you so much for that. That was wonderful. How did you manage to figure out the recipe? You kids told me about the food you had in that village, remember? Well, I gleaned some more insight from an expert and decided to take a stab at recreating it myself. An expert? Who was it? My vegetable supplier from Krail. He's in the back right now, but he'll be out on the main floor later. I'm surprised you of all people wanted to recreate a recipe rather than come up with your own. That doesn't happen very often. Well, after hearing your story, Yumi said she wanted to try it and, you know... Granddad can't say no to his precious little granddaughter, of course. I'll admit, it's been refreshing trying my hand at something different. That's where you all come in. If you find more interesting dishes, I want to know. I won't put them on the menu, but I'll make them for free. Okay. Really? Are you sure? I feel like we'd be imposing if we didn't give you anything in return. It's fine. It'll help me flex my cooking muscles. Just get me the necessary ingredients and we'll call it even. Sounds fair to me. Especially since we'll get to take the dishes. We'll be sure to tell you about any good eats we find along the way, and you can work your magic. Perfect. Looking forward to hearing what you kids find. Recreating meals. Victor from Montmartre will use ingredients to make meals for you. Eat the meals purchased from shops to have them registered to Gourmet under the notes menu. Victor's dishes will also be added there. Alright, I was kind of wondering how we'd learn more recipes, but yeah, like this. Apart from the ones that we can cook. Well, we'd better get moving now. Gang, let's roll. Oh, I just remembered something. Ida dropped this when we fought. Here. Huh. Is that what I think it is? That's the holocaust she used to use? Yep, it is. You'd normally return this sort of thing to Eisenschild. But when I asked Commander Drained if they wanted it back, they said they didn't need it. Well, of course they don't. That's cause you should hold onto it, Sport. I think so too. It's only right you keep it. Yeah, maybe you guys are right. And it's probably what Ida wanted too. But she probably didn't want just me to have it. I think we can all make good use of it. It's your call, since you knew her better than we did. Let's keep a hold of it. I'm sure it'll come in handy for all of us. That sounds good to you? Yeah, that sounds perfect. Received the Salos Holoclaw. You can now change each party member's Holoclaw. Change holocore. Press triangle in the opened menu to change holocaurs. The total value of your arts damage, max EP, and your S boost effects change depending on your holocore installed. Change them up to always have the upper hand. Only Vern can install Mare, yeah, because of story reasons.
And now, spring. Hope you're having a good one, listeners.
We'll talk to you in a moment. Thank you so much for the lunch, Victor. It was delicious as always. Glad you liked it, kiddo. Tonight I've got some Central Eastern seasoning I'm gonna use, so leave some room for dinner, alright? Oh, sounds good. I can't wait. No, you really spoil Fairy, don't ya? Huh? Hell are you on about? She's living in another country, her parents aren't around, she's never been here before. What kind of jackass wouldn't be nice to her? If Yume or Paulette were living like that, forget it. Come now, little lady, eat up. What do you like? Big old Papa Bear. He's not so bad of a landlord now, is he? I've got plenty of good eats for you, so you ever get hungry, just let me know. And this is just the dad in me talking, but don't draw your fox at home, alright? Make sure to write them every now and then. They want to know what their little girl's up to. Will do.
What's on the menu?
Alright, so... Oh, alright. He can cook meals for us.
Take care out there.
Specifically meals. Okay, gotcha. I just can't. I can't deal with it. The gossip bracks are just lying about everything. Huh? Who are you? You got a problem, huh? Is that it? Damn, middle of the day and he's down for the count. Wasn't he here the other day too? Will he be alright? No. This sucks, man. I'm just cooped up at home, wasting away. I gotta start doing something. All the time in the world, for better or worse. I think it's been 7 days already. I'd say you are doing pretty good, bud. You've had to work. You've had a lot to work through over the years, and you did it all while working and raising Harry. That's nothing to scoff at. Just, you need to take care of yourself too, you know? You keep forgetting to pack your own lunches, and you're gonna rack up a debt to Montmartre. No, I don't forget that often. Cut me some slack. I'm running a one-man operation. But for real, I don't think I could have done it if you guys weren't next door to help me. You guys taught me how to deal with food, fevers, diapers. You've raised him just as much as I have. Now stop. That's just what good neighbors do, you know? Don't sweat it. Gina and Mark are really happy to have him too. He's like a brother to both of them. We are one big family here, I feel like. Don't feel like you need to go it alone, okay? Yeah, thanks again, Robinson. Being honest, you two splitting up really blindsided me, but I'm glad you're doing alright for yourself now. First Paulette and then you too. It always takes me by surprise. And I think Brenda too. Yeah, she's a widow. Her husband passed a while ago. Quite some time, yes. He really was the light in her life. It's been hard for her. You? Oh, hey, it's you guys. You remember me, right? I'm from Trail Village, yep. Oh, Hans, funny seeing you all the way out here. You're on a delivery run, I take it. He comes by every few days to deliver us produce. He did fill us in on what happened out there. It warms my heart to have such upstanding tenants. Yeah, we are finally getting back to normal at home, and we've got you guys to thank. The guild and the police are working things out. They said the whole case is really weird though. But it's nice that they're helping us out, and thanks for your help too. You're always welcome at the village. It would be our pleasure. Give them our regards when you get back. I don't know how she does it, but Paulette washes away all my exhaustion with one little smile. This stuff is exhausting, having to run around and deal with customers everywhere, but it's all worth it when I stop by Montmartre. And I really owe Paulette big time, don't I? I mean, I get that. Goodness, how time flies. I can't help it though, it's just so exciting to hear about what you've been up to. I really owe Hans for his help. Perhaps I'll make him lunch today.
Can't go wrong with any of them.
This is new. Alright, sunny cheesecake.
See you again.
Cops ain't found nothing new on the Mafia. The hell are we giving him our tax mirror for? You know, for a lone wolf 20-something, you've got an awful young assistant there. And now you're dragging a kid around too. You'd better explain yourself, or I'm ringing your ass up. Okay, I can tell you that's not what it is. You're misunderstanding, Jim. Huh? Let's move on from this topic, shall we? Sir. I've got my eye on you. You do anything funny, they're throwing your ass in the clinic. I'm gonna have to clear this up with you later. Meet me at the bowling alley and then we'll talk. Another peaceful day in our town.
Quit dawdling and buy something.
There we go. 20 times number 3.
Stay out of trouble now.
Don't get us into trouble. Okay, we can't use our rights here. Hey, Fairy. This time I'll get my revenge. Sorry, I'm working today. I don't have the time for that. Okay, I want to beat you. You're so much better than me at everything. Well, when you get some free time, I want to play with you again. I'm gonna practice super duper hard so I can beat you next time. Just you wait. Sounds good. Looking forward to it too. Sounds like she's getting along with the kids. Doesn't surprise me. She's got 2 younger siblings back home. I imagine it comes from experience. That's a good point. Man, you must good at kicking the can. Not even the no running rule works on her. Wait, I have an idea. If I use Sheena as a distraction. So I caught a newt this morning, right? Now, what if I were to slip this down Sheena's back? How high would she jump? Should I not have heard that? He's a little troublemaker. Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
Sure is.
Why, hello. Looking is always free, you know.
Mm-hmm. Anything special over here? No?
Come back for more anytime.
Hello, ma'am. Well, hello, Fairy. You look chipper today. Oh, right. I was meant to tell you, so I went and ordered some of that Central Eastern spice you told me about the other day. That za'atar stuff. I gave some to Victor too. It'll be neat to see what he does with it. Whoa, really? Thank you so much. I kinda miss home cooking, so I'm really looking forward to that. I totally get that. At your age especially, it's easy to miss home. If you're ever feeling lonely, drop on by. I'd be more than happy to chat with you. Roger. Man, I thought you two might take a while to fit in, but you're like a chameleons. Well, can you blame us? The townsfolk are just so amiable here. You sure are a tough cookie going out and working on a holiday, Agnes. Just be careful, okay? Make sure they don't get too tuckered out there. Don't sweat it. Of course. Take care, Brenda. Will do. Make sure they work. Oh, hi, Fairy. Wait, if you're here, does that mean... Yep, I'm officially working part-time. First objective, scouting Edith's terrain and checkpoints. Sniper spots are big in those close quarters. Gotta check for those too. Maybe you could relax a little bit. She's so cool though, a real-life warrior. Are you guys playing hide and seek? Cool. Just be careful, okay? Uh-huh, we will. You guys take care too. You missed just too strong. I have to pull out my ace in the hole. Harry, let's see my... Wait, where'd he go? He's gone. He's up to something, I can just tell. I have a bad feeling about this. Yep, he's got a special something for you. There's this grey cat who roams Old Town. Have you seen it? Its name is Etoile. Yeah, we have. It's a very skittish cat, you see, and I believe I know why. The cat hides a special secret. I saw it under the light of the moon. It transformed into a human and leapt out of sight. It's Grimcap's. I'm sure of it. That prize money will soon be mine. I'm having a hard time leaving any of this. Well, you see, there's this Celine, and yeah, call it total BS. Just ignore her. At any rate, one thing's for certain, that cat is special. If you happen to run across it, treat it well, okay? It might repay the favor. I will never mistreat a cat. Come out, come out. I'm gonna get ya. Kick the can, huh? You've got the can locked down, looks like. Uh-huh. When I'm it, I'm super duper strong. I'm gonna find Harry and Sheena, and I'm gonna catch them, just watch. Glad to see you're so energetic. Just make sure you don't not to hurt yourself. Hey Agnes, Perry, wanna play with me next time? Barn can play too, but, he needs a handicap. We'll make him do handstands. What? Why only me? Don't nug it. It's good strength training. Right. Oh no, you may caught me. Harry, Sheena, help! Harbin, save me! I see their mission has taken a turn. And they're rescuing a hostage, huh? Now that's exciting. Yeah, we got our own jobs to do though. Let's get rolling. We are not quite done with this area yet. Wait a second.
And now,
Oh, of course, the old man is a shop as well. Yeah.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
My word, this is incredible. It's good as new. This watch was a memento from my father. I couldn't bear to part with it. It is the young lady over there to thank. Might I offer a word of gratitude to her? She's got her head buried in another project right now, but I'll pass that on to her. I see. She must be quite busy. At any rate, you two have my gratitude. Okay.
Do you... I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
Really? You have a power droplet here, huh? Well, I've got that.
I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want? I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
So the tin coin is one of the things that is special, I guess. Item drop. We should get that one then. I might have missed another... Well, we'll see.
I hope to see you again.
Well, yeah, we need the coins, basically. I can't think straight when there are people around. Just stop looking at me. I really should clean up my room and move my workstation in there. But I can't even walk on the floor. There's so much junk in there. I can't even sleep in my own bed. I'm such a wreck. She's actually really pretty. There's just something weird about her. Our brother's got his hands full with her. Now, her smarts justify... her smarts just manifest in ways we don't quite understand. I'm sure that's it. Sure.
Ask me anything.
Can we?
Really?
Yes. Okay, so here we go. We can make our... Ooh, what? Alright. But yeah, we can make tier 2 quads now, so that's really nice. This is, yeah, this sounds pretty nice as well. Evade 2s. Ah, but not the action. Okay, not the time stuff. That's a shame. Only the normal stuff. I guess it kind of makes sense. I might want to get an evade 2 and a strike 2. There. Right. Press triangle to change holocaust. This one's level 1. Regen HP after acting. Damn. Oh, arts range up, huh? Yeah, that's a lot of move. Strength and arts 10% speed up. The accuracy... I don't know about this one. Yeah, this one's almost leveled up. Alright, so...
Shifting to maintenance mode.
You get your evade 2 here. Oh, you also have strike down here. Gotcha, we'll just put that in as well. Gifted start.
New shard skill added.
Alright, that sounds pretty nice.
Hope to see you again soon.
Right.
Now then.
Well, hello there, Farida. It's been a little while, hasn't it? I just wanted to say, if you ever need a shoulder to lean on, I'll always be here. I know it must be tough living so far from home at your age. And you having to support yourself too. It's just, you're such a brave girl. I want to help you wherever I can. I'm glad she wants to help, but it's really not as hard as she is making it out to be. Oh, now that I think about it, you're working for Arkwright Solutions, right? So that means... Oh, Barnes helping you out, isn't he? Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm just keeping her pointed the right way. It might help her to look before she leaps to conclusions. Just let her be. It's easier that way. I'm not sure I get her, but she seems really nice. Old Town feels nice and cozy. It puts me at ease knowing that Van is watching over you. I heard you're attending Sunday school at the temple. I know it's tough having to put yourself out there in a new city at such a young age. But you have myself and all your neighbors here to help you. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to ask me. Of course, thank you so much, Sister Miria.
The goddess of the sky is always watching over us.
Sure. Welcome to our... it's nice to see you, Farida, sorry. I recall introducing the Central Eastern Temple to you the other day. Has it helped you adjust to life in the capital? Yeah, kinda. There's still a lot I don't really know, but I'll learn eventually, I think. Haha. I admire your boundless energy. Out of curiosity, have you heard of the 3 tenets of Calvert? The 3 tenets? I don't think so. In our country, we hold these values above all: freedom, equality, and fraternity. Those form what we call the Calvardian Constitution. In short, we hold the belief that everyone, regardless of color, creed, or social standing, is born equal and deserves to be treated with dignity. You may feel pressure to fit in, to carry yourself as a native would, but truly, there's no right or wrong way to be Calvarian. You are the sum of your heritage and your experiences, so I say treasure what makes you, you. Yeah, I get that. It's just a little tough to wrap my head around. But thank you for teaching me. I'll keep the 3 tenets in mind. She's just so pure. Don't worry, Fairy. We'll help you along every step of the way. Alright, alright. Guess I gotta be an adult for her every now and then. Our calvert is woven from threads of many different colors. No one trait can define us all. Our nation is not without problems, certainly, but the Calvardian constitution offers wonderful worlds to live by. We must treasure ourselves, our neighbors, and the freedom we all share. Our celebration of our community is what fulfills our hearts. Oh boy.
What?
Alright. Oh hey. Back again, huh? You folks sure like your baths. What can I say? Feels good every time. That Lily felt really good. Thanks for the recommendation. Oh, are you doing homework here? Huh? Oh no, those are our accounting documents. I started doing the finances last year. Beg pardon? At your age? It's no biggie. Most of our courses are the same every year, so there's not much math to do. Apparently, I've just always had a knack for numbers. I learned a lot of this stuff from watching other people though. I hear a lot of stuff about finance from old Huck and his gambling buddies, so maybe that helped, oh boy. Huh, guess there's something to be said for the school of hard knocks. I really do have a lot to learn. I knew she was mature for her age, but I hadn't expected that. What are Huck and his buddies up to? They're getting awfully loud over there. Gambling in here isn't against our rules, really, and they teach me some cool stuff about the math behind it. But they'd better not be disturbing the other customers. I think I'll give them a little warning.
Welcome to Laguna!
Why would we bath though? I guess that's kind of a way to replenish your... Oh, right. It replenishes CP. Yes. How about another pond for you? This game is as good as mine now. Oh, this is a mahjong, right? I remember they were playing it this morning. Yep. Old Eastern table game. These old farts will play till they drop if you let them. But damn. A 30,000 point gap? Ooh. Leave it to Huck, the show-off. Come on, old boy, lend us a hand, won't you? Keep your hands off him, he's mine. The day he turns to you scoundrels is the day I kick the bucket. Well, you heard chipper today, ain't you, Huck? That he is. They call the 3 of us the old dragons of Old Town, you see. Let me show you how we earned that moniker, eh? Come to the table. Well, wait. Don't you need 4 to make a full group? Yep, that's their thing. They're big on bluffing, but you can see right through them. Yes, we know. That's why we need a young gun or 2, like you, Van. Come on. They're really active for their age. Old Town's a great place to live. Alright, so 2 more, and then we have to go to the bulletin board. My husband had built himself a wonderful career at the Bank of Edith, but then he got himself embroiled in some filthy scandal and now his career is all but sunk. What a slop. Now look at us, living in some ramshack bungalow to escape the prying eyes of the press. How much more will he shame our family? And to make sure the boy doesn't follow his example. I see my husband has taken to public drunkenness now. I don't know him anymore. He should count himself lucky that I'm not filing divorce papers. You might be part of the reason he's drinking right now. My first choice is the Aramis Academy. I mean, where else? It's the best high school in the capital. Not that I'd expect common folk to know much about it. It's where the brightest stars like me go to hone their skills. Huh? What is it? Oh, don't mind me. So he's studying for the Aramis entrance exam? Could this be that big fish in a small pond thing I heard once? What are you? What's with that smug look on your face? Never mind. Just make sure you don't mix me up with the common dregs. I'm not an ordinary kid. That's finally stopped getting him on my case, so now I can focus on studying. It was really nice giving him a taste of his own medicine. You annoying was all it took. Wow. That was a finishing blow. I can't let anything distract me on the road to Aramis. Not even my parents. Wow. Okay, maybe he is the reason he's drinking. Can we? No. Yeah. We've been in there. Been in there. We have not been to this shop.
Say, why not take some flowers with?
Yeah. Hey, Carol. Come to check on little me. Yeah, hey, how many times have I told you to stop being all cute like that, especially in public? I just want people getting the wrong idea. I mean, Anyway, I'm off to work. One of my co-workers caught a cold, so I have to come in. Can't leave the place short-staffed. Oh, boo. Well, nothing we can do about that, I guess. Just don't overwork yourself. I'll make dinner around the usual time, okay? Of course, thank you for that. Could you be a darling and handle some of that housework today too? Oh, Raymond, have you seen Jess by chance? Can't say I have. He didn't drop by the store today. He has that gig tonight, right? Maybe he's off getting himself ready. Right, yeah, that makes sense. Alright. My sister's just too nice. I worry he's gonna break the heart of hers. She acts like she's on top of things, but she can be a bit of a ditz, actually. It's pretty cute of her, though.
Say, why not take some flowers with you?
Why don't we get this?
I hope I see you again.
Alright. A small, elegant flower vase. Gives off an air of nobility. Might be a good gift for Lane. Really? Oh.
Thanks, man.
Can we not see our current progress in general? Free time. Huh. Alright. Well then, I doubt these have different stock. Yeah, they don't. Store is safe, and then we will be on our way there. Here's where we pick up most of our jobs. Is this one of the guild's message boards? Actually, it's this district's public bulletin board. As you can see, it's mostly used for announcement or advertising. Is it? Yeah. If you wanna find stuff addressed to us, all you gotta do is reach around back. Blacking out blackmail. I want you to get rid of a certain guy's little black book. He has info on me that can't get out. I'd prefer it if I could explain the details to you in person. I'll be waiting at Kayang in the Tyrell district. Thanks. Jess. Blacking out blackmail has been added to the to-do list, alright. Now and then, folks reach out and contact me directly, but most of our jobs come from boards like this. Huh. I thought our jobs would involve more fighting. I was expecting like assassinations and stuff. People don't come to us with matters that violent, do they? Nah, every once in a while I've gotta beat up a stalker or something, but that's about it. Then please allow me to deliver the beatings from now on. Could we just hand them over to the police? No. What's that flyer there? Seeking information on the enigmatic thief Grimcat. Report any leads to your local police station. Promising information will be compensated with cash. I've never heard of them. A lady thief who has been operating in Calvert for the past few years. They say she only steals from bad people, corrupt politicians, shady millionaires and so on. Supposedly, once you receive a calling card from her, your fate is sealed. Wow, there are so many interesting people in the city. Because Grimcat never steals from the innocent, many people in Edith admire her. They also say she scampers around the city in a skimpy outfit you would expect to see in a city club. Nice. A righteous thief sounds more like a kingster to me. What's Don't say it. The gossip rags are just making a big deal of her for sales. Nothing we need to worry about. So anyway, drop boards. Let's go check the boards in the other districts and find some work to do. Semi-required 4 SPGs. Sometimes you will need to complete semi-required 4 SPGs in order to advance the story. You don't need to finish all the requests available, but you may if you want to. Alright. One star is, yeah, everything is required. What are you talking about, game? Alright, I've got some personal business I should squeeze in today too. You can now view connection events in the connection tab of your to-do list. Oh, I see. Connection events. Use free time to participate in a connection event with a specific character. Select your character of choice from connections on the to-do list. Then spend 1 point to see an event. Oh no. If you complete all the 4 SPGs available during the day, you also get an extra free time point.
What have we got?
Alright, I see how it is. So that's where we have to make our choices, basically. Can't do all the free time stuff, usually. So yeah, let's go Riverside first.
Heading to the objective.
So many NPCs.
Well, where's you next?
Alright, it's about time you get started on your way to becoming a senior bracer. Yes sir, I'm ready. But before I send you off from branch to branch, I want to ask you one thing, Gray. What are you striving for? Striving for? I guess I want to be someone capable of helping those in need. Not a bad answer, but it's a little bland, don't you think? Listen, Gray. Keep a hold of your ideals. Don't lose sight of them. Draw strength from them, and the path forward will always be clear. You can't help anyone when you're lost yourself. You've got a good heart, but you better not forget that. Yes, sir. Draw strength from my ideals. Huh? Little miss, are you? Me? I'm Farida. I had no idea you had a Kruger on your payroll, Spriggan. Putting out the big guns, huh? I heard about that case you solved the other day. You might just regret it if you keep kicking the hornet's nest. Yeah, I getcha. Not like I'm trying to get us in trouble. You might have missed the mark a little there. Still, I'm impressed how far and wide the Kruger are known. Don't think anyone from the Central East could possibly not know about them, especially a bracer worth a salt. I get the feeling that this guy really knows his stuff. He might even know Abby and everyone else. I don't know about that. Listen, I'm not trying to rain your parade or anything, just be careful. Not everyone will be too fond of what you get what you get up to. Careful you don't go roaring a lane. Nah. Alright, let's get going. We still have stuff to do before we wrap up. Yes, sir. I worked my hardest with you today, sir. Okay.
Riverside is a popular spot for tourists.
There are warehouses along the river, too. Take note of that, newbie.
Riverside, popular, warehouses, and done.
Alright. I'm just about done with everything today. Once I wrap up here, I'll be heading out to Jess's performance. I got floor tickets, so I gotta hurry and find a good spot. After that, it's a drink and some vibing for the rest of the night. Where did my sister get off to? I hope I'll be hearing from that Spriggan soon. He's talking about me. Might have missed a post on the bulletin board or something. I'll double check just in case to be sure. I mean, yeah, we haven't checked that one yet, but...
Well, if it isn't Van.
Oh boy. These drawings are some of your best work, Miss Kokona. The heat of combat comes across so well in them. But there are a couple parts that don't make sense to me, like this cut here. Why are they suddenly playing tic-tac-toe? It's a joke. Sometimes I get tired of drawing all the action during the fight scene, so I put in a joke here and there. You know, helps live in the mood. Sorry, Miss Kokona. I guess I just don't get it. Your comics serialized in a magazine for boys. Shouldn't it be straightforward and action-packed? Yeah, you're not wrong. I guess it's back to the drawing board for me. Please feel free to consult me before submitting your next chapter storyboard, Miss Kokona. I might be able to make a killer storyboard if Cronin writes the script for me. Believe it or not, Miss Kokona is a renowned comic book artist. She acts very laid back, but her stories are full of action-packed battle scenes. It's my responsibility as her editor to support her, no matter what. I do it for the sake of all the children waiting for each new episode. Poor children.
I'll take your order.
Yeah, that's already eaten.
Come back and play soup.
Welcome, welcome. Is this your your new little helper? My, you're even cuter than I'd heard. Any more pretty things like us on Van's arm, and we'll have to start up our own club, won't we, Farida? Oh, for sure. So he'd be in the club too? Come on. You out to confuse all my part-timers. And I was certainly confused when he said you two had a special relationship. By the way, Bamodi, do you have any new leads? Look at you, Agnes, growing into your role of assistant quite nicely, are you? I don't have much in the way of new info, but I may have something to share with our new recruit here. I heard the Kruger Corps are en route to the Central East. The Eisenschild have returned home too. They took on a new job already. One of their units is on the move as we speak. Really? Wait, and it's already international news? I wouldn't call it that. Info like this is Bamodi's bread and butter. You ain't gonna get better info in all of Edith. There's a reason I let this jerk harass me. Oh, okay. Then we can come here anytime we need information. I'm more than just an informant, you know. I guess I let it slide for you, Missy, but only cause you're such a cutie pie. I couldn't be mad at you. With Calvert being the largest country in the continent, lots of information passes through the capital. Come by and give me a visit if you ever need anything, even if anything is just more of yours truly. Okay, I'll come by later then. Your fireworks? You assume the Dutch won? Nice. I don't hear any cars, so I assume the Dutch won. This food stand should offer mini tacos too. I bet those would be a hit. Who thinks about tacos when you're looking for food on the go? No one. Everyone wants ice cream and crepes. I mean, you can't just ask everyone to enjoy them the same way. If you don't think outside the box, you need more options. But he just won't listen to me.
Alrighty.
They've got stalls set up along the river.
Oh, good stop right here.
Hello.
Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting.
Good grief, that girl's been coming around of late. It's starting to get real annoying. If it's not one thing, it's another, but it's always the same thing. Nagging, nagging, nagging. I wish I knew what she's all hot and bothered over. Maybe if that got solved, she'd be ordering like a normal person.
Nowhere better in Riverside than here.
Right, before we talk to you, there's a moving one over here. You? Alright. Good time as any to take a breather. But I've definitely been getting the hang of this whole exercising thing. Maybe I can multitask and sightsee around Riverside while I'm out? I overheard people in the front of the Blue Score talking about some popular performer who plays there. Riverside might just be a lot more fun than I gave it credit for. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would know, because the mic would probably... Well, actually I don't know. I don't have the window open, so maybe not. But I would hear it, yeah. Stand up, back straight. You're singing out of tune, by the way. Stop that. What a sorry excuse for an idol, Lulua. The henna will freeze over before you get your debut at this rate. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay. I'm really thankful Sayla's letting me rehearse with her. But when can I move on from practicing scales? It feels like I've been doing this for forever. We might be able to sleep tonight, yeah. What do you mean sleep, by the way? We're playing Trails. Still a maybe, yeah. Hey, Fairy. Hey, Fairy. You said you were starting a new job, right? Yep, these are my co-workers from Architect Solutions. We're out on patrol right now. Wow, you're just like a grown-up. I can't believe you're only 2 years older than I am. You're already so cool. It's nice to see you've already made friends in Edith, Barry. Looks like they took a shine to you already.
Alrighty.
You're only 2 years older than me, Fairy, but you are so cool already. Tell me about your hometown next time, okay? You got it. See you at Sunday school.
Okay.
People are going crazy, oh boy. Well, let's hope it's not lasting until midnight then. Wow, Fairy. It's like, okay, Hello, Fairy. It's nice to see you, but Sunday school's not in session today. Is something the matter? Are you in some sort of trouble? Nope, I am on the job today. They're showing me around today, so I thought I'd pop in and say hello. Was a mighty shame that she'd only seen Riverside, so we are taking her on a tour around Edith. I have expected dear Fairy here to already have run a few laps around Edith. But I hope you enjoy your tour of the capital, dear. It's a wonderful place, so you should take in the sights. I will. Everything is so cool. I don't want to miss out on anything. Yep, I will clear this side. For the rest of the tournament, actually. So that's nice. By the way, Fairy, I hear you met a Central Eastern sister of the cloth in Krail Village. If it is who I think it is, you might have just met one of my friends. She'd mentioned wanting to work at the chapel in her hometown. I hear she's doing well for herself of late. Oh, how I hope we can meet sometime soon. We have a lot of catching up to do after all these years. Don't you get days off as a... Okay, well... Always a pleasure to see you today, Fairy. What brings you by? I don't believe Sunday school's due today. Are these fine folks the ones taking care of you during your stay in Edith? Yep, they're taking me around, cause I haven't had a chance to see the other districts. I see. That sounds like a delightful time. I'm certain you'll come to find out how different things can be here from what you're used to back home. If you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to sit down with you to address them. Thank you, Father. I'll definitely take you up on that. The Kruger hail from the foothills of the Ishgal Mountains, right, Fairy? I'm not particularly familiar with that region myself, but I can still guarantee that Edith will prove to be a whole new experience. Alright. Anyone up here? Nope. Good. So... we are getting there. Dang, that's a sick ride. Not lending you another single mirror though. Gotta save to get myself on my own ride. Meh. I made up my mind, Hides. I'm buying a new ride. Man, I can't take it anymore. I got super pumped after the last race. I need some time on the road too. Yeah,
the outdoors. Thanks for the update.
I'm cleaning the engine base of used cars today. I need to be real careful about maintenance when it comes to Uncle. He's real strict about work. You know, we started servicing Orbital bikes recently, so I'll need to learn how to work on those too. That one over there's a red star, yeah? Looks a bit below the Dialog's right, but only barely. But it's still so cool looking. Maybe we can try riding it? You need a license first, kiddo. But I bet you'd be a natural at it if you could ride one. Not many people own bikes yet, so we're gonna start renting them out here. Even if we can't ride one now, I'd love to try it out someday. They ain't going anywhere, so we can come back if we ever get a chance. Well, I've got a long road of learning ahead of me, but the first step is making sure I don't screw up the basics. By the way, a lot of the used cars we service here are getting shipped outside the country. Guess everyone's raring to get their hands on a Republic car.
What'll it be?
Alright.
Come again.
Don't know, but along the way, Jennifer up and became a car freak. It was not my doing, sure. I need to keep a close eye on her while she works. Tinkering with a car without a proper know-how can get you hurt or worse. She still needs lot of babying here, yeah. Alright, so we are done in this one, except that we of course need to interact with the bulletin board still.
This place is so super.
Looks like we got a 4 SPG. Missing sister. I'm looking for my little sister who I was separated from long ago due to family circumstances. I have few clues and searching for on my own has been difficult. Could lend me your talents. I'll explain things in person. I'll be waiting at the cafe and bar Bemodi in Riverside. Alright. I'm picking up the usual scent, so I think the bulletin board hunt's over. That means we have 2 tasks to take care of today. We should get at least one of them settled today. Okay, let's get back to it then.
Banner launch!
That's interesting.
Banner launch!
Okay. Well, let's go to Station Street next then.
Go, go, go! This is Station Street, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people. Yes, it's a popular spot for clothes shopping. Well,
Oh yeah, I've got a little business with the guild branch here.
Oh, you do?
Sober curious.
I want to stop by once we finish doing our rounds.
Interesting. Once we stop doing our rounds, so that's gonna be the end then. Okay. More new material. Nice, nice. Oh, oh wow. All right. That's a lot of stuff down there. Oh baby, there's this nice place to grab a bite in front of the station. Blew some good ass cash in there. Because of my job, I know a bunch of the good eateries in Edith. But Chino's Bar? I ain't even heard of it. I'll keep it in mind.
This place never changes.
I don't know.
I worry about losing our clientele to all of these recent startups. We're in hot waters. We're not in hot waters quite yet, but it wouldn't be smart if a business didn't look forward. I've got my eye on the Orwell Cafe in particular. It's just opened a few months ago. I'd say they've been doing a good job of attracting attention from both the media and customers alike. Maybe I should go see what the hubbub is about.
ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
No. We will try to innovate often. We still try to innovate often, but the things that worked 10 years ago don't seem to work quite as well nowadays. This is a historic department store, but we might be in sore need of an update. I could take some inspiration from how our new rival handles things.
I'm proud of all my wares.
Right.
It's been a pleasure.
Maybe I should talk to Administrator Wesley about expanding our sales floor and our catalog.
The Weston Department Store.
Okay.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Maybe I should look for something to treat my hubby with, considering he's not been home in so long. Oh, I see, that's the guy. Since I'm already here, I'll go to the second floor and take a look at the neckties. I'm sure he'd love to have some new ones. Not that I'm looking forward to him coming home or anything, but I can't have my husband leave me either. I couldn't afford this luxury without his money, wow.
Alrighty.
Does anything catch your eye? I hope I see you again.
Look who it is. Avant crew, welcome. Nice seeing a new face around. You guys staying out of trouble. Now don't be getting into too many fights. Medicine can't fix everything. I'm not a common thug, you know. And I don't want any lip from a Gekka student. Yeah, I'll get beaten up black and blue for sport.
We hope you
The cast of famous Eastern Martial Arts School, right? I think so. I've heard about it here and there. I take it you're a student. A former Gekka student. It's a bit of a sore spot. Everyone in my family is a practitioner. We were pretty notable back in Langport for that. But it wasn't for me. That kind of environment is just stifling. So I left. And that, you could say, is yours truly's tragic backstory. And now you're living in the capital. Real big sob story there. But I guess it's not that unusual. Same thing happened to a mutual acquaintance of ours. Oh, you mean Shenli? I hope he's doing well. I try to avoid contact with people from Langport, but every now and then I get curious as to what he's been up to on there.
Have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Not like I miss it or anything. Living in the capital rules. Nothing tying me down, so I'm free as a butterfly. I do wonder about what's up with Langport. With them in charge, how could I not? I just hope my little sister is not being reckless. Yeah, he worries a lot.
Invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
They got new bags and cardigans in stock, but my part-time wages can only cover one of them, or two. New items keep coming out and I barely have the money to buy any of them. So frustrating.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Alright. Cute Steakgrass.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store.
That is 10 more speed
Our
though.
stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale.
Ooh.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Oh man, but that's a lot of money.
Vegetables from Cray and Orid, look no further than
Like, I do like the speed. That's
We invite everyone to come and see for
We await your next visit.
But the thing is, over here. Oops. Well, it ain't something you see every day. Girlie, you're a crew guy, yeah? Yes, it's a long story, but I'm living in Edith now. Gotcha. You got something unusual on ya. Let me take a look at your weapon. That's a desert type rifle bait, no? It is. It's gotten some custom work done on it. So the center of mass has changed. Wow, the machinery is so intricate. I always get so pumped looking at anything with a transformation gimmick.
We hope you
They look
enjoy
like they're having a
shopping
lot
with
of fun. Guess that's just what girls are into nowadays. I should keep that observation to myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's it gonna be? Please.
Alright, so
If you need fresh vegetables
nothing
from
new
Cray
here,
and Orid,
but
look no further than Holden Groceries.
okay, that's accuracy and arts
We
damage.
invite everyone to come and
Quite
see
a
for
bit
yourselves.
actually. Okay, accuracy down but evasion up. Alright. Okay, magic evasion down but no, physical evasion up, so that's good. And that is also a ton of
Thank you for visiting
defense.
the Weston department store. Our stores have a
Then
wide
yeah,
variety
arts
of fine goods
resistance.
for sale. We hope you enjoy
The hiking
shopping with
boots
us.
do have some speed on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables from Cray and Orid, look no further than
Okay,
Holden Groceries.
so what are we gonna do here, huh?
We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
I think this is fine.
Thank you for visiting the Weston
That's
department
just a
store.
straight up upgrade.
Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Okay.
If you need fresh vegetables from Cray and Orid, look no further than Holden Groceries. We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
Damn, that's 5 speed though. Yeah, that's 5 speed. So yeah, this accuracy we don't need because magic. So that's fine.
Thank
you for visiting the Weston department store.
We also...
Our stores have a wide
That
variety
is,
of
yeah, that is a
fine
lot
goods
of
for
move
sale.
as well. I really like that.
We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
And that's it for stuff there. I should
Ladies
probably
and gentlemen, your attention please.
be careful not to spend too much money. We already did, so yeah.
Holden Groceries. We invite everyone to come
But
and
yeah.
see for yourself.
You better take good care of it.
We do. Try to anyways.
All right.
Nothing new here. We'll have more stuff when we finish some of the assignments. Oh, those two seem to be getting on pretty well. It makes me so happy to see two sweet girls having such a lovely bond. Wait, I was meant to be doing some shopping.
Fans are raving about.
Better
Get the
hurry up and
brilliantly
go
bitter
back to the
taste of
cathedral.
Golden blood.
Still, I'm grateful I get to see such a sight. That reminds me of my ex. He used to say he totally looked like this 1Z1 racer. Man, what a tryhard. It was such a turn-off. I forget what the dude's called. I watched that race too. He had some mad skills, I gotta say. Who I really got the hots for is the president though. It's his voice, isn't it? I could totally melt in it. Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's exactly it. German Tower's the ideal place if you want to party around Edith. It's in the 3rd district. Tyrell's pretty close though. That's the 4th district. The streets are really pretty and there's a lot of stores around. I know there's a bus that goes through both of them, but I can't remember which one it was. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something to do with the Tyrell district. Oh well, couldn't have been anything important if I forgot. I'll go to Tyrell once I remember what the heck I was gonna do there. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, let's check out the board here, just in case. Okay. Campus Police Force is broadly split into the Capital Police Force here in Edith and the Regional Police Forces. We cooperate all through Republic territory to help maintain peace. You can find the capital's police headquarters in Sidon, Edith's 2nd district. It's also home to the Citizens Advice Line, so I imagine a lot of people are aware of it already.
See the movie fans are raving about. Get the brilliantly bitter taste of Golden blood.
Goddess damn it. I mean, yeah, I'm happy that the company is gonna get a new client and everything. But why am I being forced to go with the president on his business trip? Unbelievable. Why me of all people? This is so lame. For goddess' sake. I'm in the sales department. Sales? What do they need me to go on an inspection for? Well, they're one of our factories, so it's not like there's nothing to do with sales, but I don't see the point of me going. Work trips are such a pain. I'm drinking myself silly tonight. Yeah, that guy's got the hots for you. Got another work trip coming up. I couldn't say no, but I really don't have time to relax lately. Hold up, I know you guys. You're the bracer we met in Cradle Village.
A droplet of paradise.
Elvis, yeah? Looks like the guild's really busy right now. Yeah, we are. And it's no thanks to you and that interview.
Sober curious.
Oh, you must be the shady guy Elvis keeps going on about. Regina? Calm down, Elvis. You always get worked up. It's so easy. I did get a brief rundown on the incident. You guys sure know how to keep a cool head under pressure. If you're down for it, I'm sure we could make some space for you in the team. Zin would definitely be thrilled. I won't. If you're gonna continue to work with the guild, I won't tolerate any more monkey business, got it? He's still pretty mad about things. Sure is, though he's no pushover. I swear. Anyway, I hope we'll get to keep working together, Arkwright. Elvis has his whole future ahead of him. I'm rooting for him. He's actually pretty close to B rank promotion. Now, if he could work on that temper of his, we'd be peachy. That and that obsession he has with Elaine. Guess I'll have to keep him on a short leash for the time being. Hey, I heard that. Those two are really funny.
Well.
Hey, Mommy. One of Daddy's friends will be over tonight, so I need to tidy up the house and cook dinner for them. Promise you'll behave today. If you're a good girl, I'll get you some pudding. No.
Time to show him what I can
Hi.
do.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello, Shino. Nice seeing you here today. Hello, everyone. I've decided to set up shop in Station Square today. Once the midday meal rush comes around, my lunch sets began flying off the shelves, so to speak. The family-friendly offerings have been particularly popular. I'll have to take a note of that. Fishing for new customers by setting up shop all around town, are you? Oh, I know I'd love a combo with a little bit of everything, like burgers and omelets and desserts. Hook, line and sinker. A medley of children's favorites. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Right. A lot of customers usually stop by for some daytime drinking, but the lunch combos have been pretty popular around here. Every location has its preferences, I suppose. That is very true.
Relief.
They call it an Orbital Cafe. Oh, that's great.
You are still here. I made the right choice buying an apartment in the capital. With there being interesting state-of-the-art stores like this one in the vicinity. I used to spend the summer at our holiday home, but there's so much more to see and do in the capital that this might be my new top choice. Her time spent in the Orbital Cafe might just be for the purpose of purchasing some goods for the master. The store does seem to stock quite high-end Orbital appliances not commonly available, though Mistress Olivia isn't the most experienced in the field of Orbital devices, so I would much rather she'd leave the task to me. That said, it is part of my job to keep her in check as well. She tends to be a bit of a free spirit. While I do agree the purchase of the apartment in the city was necessary, I feel like restraint is being left by the wayside overall. Right.
What'll you have today?
You have a cat strap.
Thanks for coming.
I know that's ingredient for something you can wall. Okay. There we can craft on the line, so I want to get that. Escuria, huh? Tira, nice. But this is so expensive.
Thanks for being such a good customer. Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Well, my parents' place being in the capital has come in handy for me. It facilitates me visiting for research so often. Associate Professor Tyne is the institute's main specialist in urban engineering. Though Professor Cronkite has some experience in the field too, he was involved with Tryon Tower after all. Well, he's a genius after all. Far be it for him to limit himself and his knowledge to just one area of expertise. Professor Cronkite is definitely one of the biggest names in Basel. There's still plenty of other geniuses at the Institute, it's hard not to feel self-conscious about your mediocrity if your next-door neighbor skipped to doing his master's degree at 15. Alright. I'm from the Central East, but I studied abroad at the Basel Institute of Science. The institute was great. They had the best professors in the Republic, and I made a lot of friends there. I had a startup around that time. Unexpectedly, it was really successful. Got a good hunk of cash from it. With that, I set up this place. Man, how time flies. Carlo and I actually go way back. We both studied at the Institute. He's the one that actually runs the shop. Don't know what I'd do without him. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have had time to be a simple barista. We actually already know that. I recently started helping customers all by myself. I stopped relying on Carlo's help so much. I hope I can continue learning how to offer customers more specialized customer support with their mobile devices. I thought I'd work as a barista, but this isn't so bad. There's so much interesting stuff to learn in this position too. Speaking of help, my boss does an amazing job of supporting Illa too. They complement each other's weaknesses, making sure they can make their individual strengths flourish. Carlo makes it look so casual. I could learn a thing or two. Welcome to our shop. We deal in the latest in orbital technology. I attend Basel Institute of Science, so I know my way around all over orbital products. But ever since I met Illa, I haven't had much time for orbital tech. My life's all business development and entrepreneurship. Anyway, our shop takes pride in providing our customers with the very best in both our products and support. Right.
Alrighty.
Alright indeed. So that's all of everything here. I think I'm gonna hold off going to Tyrell District, and we'll do the thingy over here. You're Jonas, right? I'm the spring you requested. Oh, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. I have a lot to talk about, so please take a seat. Before we start, I want to clear something up. This is the kind of job you can ask a bracer for help with. Why'd you pick us then? That's a fair question indeed. It's a long and complicated story actually. Let me explain. Please do. So then, it started with my parents' divorce when I was young. I went with my father and my younger sister was taken by my mother. That was 10 years ago. Recently my father passed away due to illness. While I was going through his belongings, I found, shockingly, a will addressed to my sister and my mother. I guess even when you try to cut ties with them, you can't just erase family. And, well, I'd like to make sure that this will reaches them. Oh, I understand. Yeah, finding them would be important. But again, why us? Why not go to a bracer about this? Here's the issue. Amongst the papers, I found what I believe is a court order from the same service as the divorce. It indicated that neither parent could interact or interfere with the other. I think that handing this will to my mother would technically violate that. If anything, I can't imagine she'd be happy about it. I figured it might be a better idea to give it to my sister then, which is why I've been looking for her. Also, since it's not urgent, I figured the guild would probably put me on the back burner and I'd end up waiting for who knows how long. Gotcha. Yeah, I can see not wanting to end up a long-term resident of their mission board. Sure, we can handle this job. But anyway, got any clues where to start? Not exactly, but I did find this letter with the will. It was a letter from my grandmother on my mother's side from 2 years ago, addressed to my father. In it, she wrote that everything on that side of the family was doing well, and attached to it was a picture of my sister. There was no address on the envelope, but the photo might be a good place to start. Can we see this photograph? Of course. Here it is. Oh, she's so pretty. This does look a bit like Old Town, doesn't it? Like the small streets and all, what narrow streets. Right? It's hard to believe we're related. Her name is Jessica. She's younger than I am, but she's my sister. The photo looks like it was taken in the Tyrell district. Never mind. I've gone and walked around there, hoping I might bump into her, but no luck. That feels like the perfect place to start our search then. Good as any. Alright, we should definitely take our time on this one. Should I take the job right now? Alright, I'm looking for my little sister who I was separated from. Yeah, we already read that. Sure, alright. Alright, I'll get started ASAP. Mind if I borrow the photo? It will be easier to ask around if I got it in hand. Of course, thank you. Okay then, let's head to the Tyrell district. Oh, one last thing if you would. Yeah? Well, if you do find my sister, please don't approach her. I mean, this might be the first time she hears about family she might not even know she had. I'd rather she didn't hear about it from a Spriggan, no offense. I'd just like to talk to her myself. I understand. Your reunion's a delicate matter and should be treated as such. Okay, we just need to locate her then. Thank you so much. Please find my sister for me. Receive photo of Jonas' sister.
Time to start working.
Quest missing sister started. Are we ready to get to work? Uh-huh. We should start by finding someone who knows Jessica. And I know the perfect person to ask. As a producer who often hangs out around the Tyrell district and to try and recruit new people to be mannequins. Let's talk to him before we try asking anyone else. Might save us a lot of wandering around. Mannequin? I've never heard of that. What do they do? He means models. People who wear clothes to advertise new outfits. And Vance right that Jessica is pretty enough to be noticed by a producer. So as soon as we are ready, we should make for the Tyrell district. Okay, we have a topic. So there's that. So the Bracer Guild stuff is over here.
What's next?
Next is Tyrell district. Although I have to say, I'm interested in
What's next?
connection stuff. Oh, I see. So there's 3 in total. Maybe you can do all the things. All right. We'll see. Let's use up the points right now, and then we'll, yeah. Vance Group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. I guess I keep looking. I can't give up here. Hey there, funny seeing you here. You look mighty busy for someone who's supposed to be on a break. Vaughn. Thank you for worrying. I was just passing by. Don't think too hard about it. Though, since I'm already here, I can always be a good boss, lend you an ear. Thanks, I appreciate it. So, as it happens, I lost an important book of mine, somewhere around here. It's been weighing on me, so I've been coming back to look for it when I have some free time. What book did you lose? It's a copy of one of the Sunshine Agnes volumes. You might have heard about them before. It's very popular and still in print, so I could technically replace it if I wanted to. But the one I lost was a first edition print that I got as a gift from my parents 10 years ago. It's been with me for a long, long time. And I don't want to just give up on it. It's a special book to me. Yeah, I get it. A thing stops being just a thing when it starts becoming special to you. You just can't give up like that. Reminds me of when my favorite car's paint got scratched. Right. Though maybe you're not too far off. It's funny though. I hadn't paid that book much mind until now. I only realized it was really important to me once I lost it, I suppose. So, any ideas of where it might be? Oh, were you going to help me search? Sure. I know you're keeping it away from work by searching in your free time, but I still don't want to see my assistant down the dumps at all. I don't work for free though, but I guess I can give you an employee discount. I appreciate it. With that said, I have no clue where it might be. I lost it the other day when I was out for a stroll. I was reading it at the time. I mean, how do you lose it while you're reading it? I retracted my steps multiple times and asked around all the stores I stopped at, but there's no sign of it. Well, that leaves a few possibilities at least. But let's make sure I have a clear picture of things. Mind if we retrace your steps one more time? Not at all. It might help just having another pair of eyes on it. Who knows? Now, where do we start? Vaughn and Agnes retraced the route that she previously took on her day off. Their search for the book led them across the city, including cafes, bookstores, and the subway. Unfortunately, time passed without them so much as finding a clue, let alone the book itself. I guess it's not going to turn up after all. I'm sorry, Vaughn. I feel like I just wasted your time. Don't sweat it. I suggested doing all of this in the first place. We already looked in all the obvious spots. Might need to reconsider how we go about it. Do you think someone stole it? I've been trying to keep my mind off of that possibility. It might look a little beat up, but we are talking about a rare first edition here. Maybe someone recognized it and just decided to snatch it. Could just be like that stolen wallet we were tracking down before. If that's the case, maybe we should talk to Mr. Yimai about it. I don't think contacting the police about it will help if it's been sold already. Don't go throwing in the towel yet. I got one more idea, so let's have a crack at it. Hey, it's Vaughn. Long time no talk. My assistant and I are tracking something down, and you might just be the right person to ask. Okay. I imagine this is it. Thank you. I'll check right away. Yes, the stain on the front cover is when I spilled tea on it. So it's definitely your copy then? It has to be. I'm so relieved to finally have it back. I'd honestly given up on ever finding it. Just who are you? Let's just say I run the bookstore on the other side of town. Oh, how unexpected it was to have you call out for me. The answer to your troubles being right in my store's lineup. May this be fate bringing us together? Hell no, just hearing you say that's already giving me goosebumps. But thanks anyway. I'll wire you some mirror for your trouble later. Don't worry so much about it. I owed you one, so let's call ourselves even. Well, I'll leave the two of you be. Thank you again. Okay. What kind of relationship do the two of them have, I wonder? I'm really sorry for all the trouble helping me turn to be, Vaughn. Hey, like I said, I didn't do it for free. I'll cash in the favor when you're rich and powerful. Call it an investment, the future of one of my employees. Can't have you too bummed out about it. If you say so. I'll do all I can to deliver on your expectations then. I'm so glad to finally have my book back. What a coincidence that one of your favorite book protagonists has the same name you do. Or is that why you like it so much? It's a little embarrassing to admit, but that's right. The reason why I asked my parents for it in the first place was because of the title. But that's just the start of it. The real reason why I treasure it so much is because I admire Agnes's character so much. Really? Isn't she like a magician trying to blend in with society? Yes, but what I admire is her determination. She won't stop at anything to protect what she cares about, even if it's a danger to herself. It's my comfort book. I'd always go back and read it whenever I feel like giving up. Then I'd convince myself I was a magician just like Agnes and push on. Guess we all were children once. Though it might have rubbed off on her. She's very strong-willed herself for someone her age. Don't get the wrong idea. I don't pretend to be her anymore. Not what I was thinking, but anyone does mean you used to, anymore does mean you're used to, yeah? Oh. Anyway, we've still got some free time left. I think I got an idea about what you could pay me with. Why not show me what kind of sweets you students buy at the department store nowadays? I wouldn't count that as payment, but let's see. The two of them began a quick tour of the area in front of the station before their free time came to an end. After that, they returned to work.
I still have a lot to learn, so don't be afraid to point anything out.
Connection stage up. Agnes's connection stage went up, allowing you to learn something new about them. Arts defense, huh? Alright.
Nowhere better in Riverside.
Banner launch!
Alright, well, we have one more to go. And then this one we'll save for the extra point that we get. Uninvited escort. Vaughn's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased. I feel kinda small when I'm in this part of Edith. It's so big. But why are we here? You've been living here for a while, but you still don't have everything you need to make yourself comfy here, right? I'm your boss, so I figured I should pitch in and help with that. Thank you for being so kind. Agnes helped me buy some bare minimum necessities for my room, but you're right, I'm still missing a lot of stuff. I still have some mirror left for my move, so I'd like to buy some more things. Should do that then. Last thing I want is your dad yelling at me for not taking good care of you. Should be able to buy just about everything you could want in this part of the city. Let's start with the Orbit store first. Got it. I've been here before, but it's always overwhelming how many orbments they have. Right about what you'd expect, to be honest, since this is one of the biggest Orbit stores in the whole country. You wanna look at household ornaments first? You can even try haggling the price down a little on the expensive stuff, so it's more reasonable. I was actually hoping to look at night vision goggles for combat in the dark and security cameras. Yeah, he's like, what? We need to make upgrading our office defensive capabilities a top priority so I can keep you and Anya safe. No, we don't. Maybe let's just start easy and look at the Jifa maintenance kits. That's a lot of stuff you got there. I guess. I was planning on making some field rations for everyone. Mine are quite popular back home, so I thought they might be useful. I mean, I'm not really planning to take on any jobs that'll have us living out in the jungle for weeks. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about them. What ingredients do you use? A little bit of everything. Assorted grains, dried fruits, chocolate. As well as a few other things you'll enjoy more if you don't know what they are. That is not reassuring me in the way you think it does. I'll let you try some of the rations when they're done. You can give me your feedback then. I'm not putting anything in my mouth until I know what it is. This is the gun shop. I've heard good things about the woman that runs it. I mean, you already talked, so hey. Yeah, probably gonna be your favorite spot, considering your rifle blade. I wonder if the gunsmith here could take a look at it. Thanks for waiting. There's the set of rifle blade maintenance tools and 2 sets of ammo you asked for. Thank you. Yep, knew you would get more for combat stuff today. You'd go more for combat stuff. Of course, it should always be top priority to be stocked up on combat supplies. I do have something else I want to ask about. Do you repair rifles here? Oh. Of course. Why don't you let me have a look at it if you got it with you? Just casually walking around with the rifle in the capital. Right. It's this one here. I had a feeling that's what this was about. It's Ida's rifle. The Eisenschild ended up entrusting it to me after what happened. But it's damaged, and pretty badly. She must have pushed it too much. I'd really like to have it repaired though. I can tell just by looking at it that its owner really knew what they were doing. It's got some heavy customization, basically squeezing it dry of all the power it had. Usability be damned. But that also means a bunch of parts here aren't available on the mass market. Yeah, Ida mentioned it was a special model she had since before joining the Eisenschild. I take it that's a nice way of telling us it's too much for you to handle. Unfortunately, you're right on the money. I hate to disappoint, but I'd rather be upfront about it. Please don't apologize. I'm happy that I got an expert's opinion. Thank you very much. I'm sure I'll be back again soon. Well, it's a shame she couldn't do anything to fix it. It's okay. I had a feeling this would happen. A Jäger's weapon is their battle partner. It makes sense no one would know it as well as she did. But I'll keep it in mind anyway. Maybe we can find some other way to fix it. I take it you don't know of any other places you could try? Like the core you're from or... Oh shit. Yeah, I can't go and ask them now that they've disowned me. Besides, Ida was like a big sister to me. I wouldn't like to just pass this duty on to just anyone. Makes sense. But Ferry's not the only little sister she left behind. She had someone else back in her old haunt. Zephyr too, yeah. Sylphid. Well, thanks for coming around with me today. I'll do my best to pull my weight around now that I'm working for you. Just don't work yourself too hard, kiddo. With their shopping and their break time over, the two of them return to work.
I'm I'm going to need your help if I'm going to become a real warrior one day.
Alright. Nimble warrior. Oh, more speed. Nice. Love seeing that.
Banner launched. Go, go, go!
All right. 4th District, Tyrell. Wow, it's so busy here. It's amazing, everything's under control with so many people. It feels so different from Station Street. That's Tyrell for you. As you might have guessed, this is where the Tyrell Times was founded. There are a handful of other publishers HQ'd here too. As a result, tons of young people like to hang out here. It's where you'll first find a lot of trends and subcultures taking off. This area has a very distinct vibe you won't find anywhere else in the city as a result, yes. I've come here a handful of times with my friends from school. One of them even works at the bookstore here. Plenty more to find here than just books too. I find myself out here all the time. Why don't we wander around here a little while? Nothing beats seeing a place firsthand when you want to get to know it. Okay, let's go.
All right, newbie. I'll need you to pay close attention to where the bulletin board is.
I need to know that as well.
If I remember correctly, it's in a side street by the movie theater.
Get the brilliantly bitter
Understood.
Okay. The entertainment industry is changing so much. It's not just made up of actors these days. Now even idols and fashion models are part of it. The lines are blurring too. Just look at trendy actresses like Judith Lanster. She's so popular, she's practically an idol in her own right. It takes all kinds these days. If I can just find something that works for me and make it stick, maybe I can break in too. Come on, mister, you gotta be a scout. Notice me already. You can't ignore such hotness when it's right in front of you. I've been walking past you for 3 weeks now. Make your move already. Sir. You're the guy who runs Arkwright Solutions, huh? What do you think you're doing dragging such a young kid around? Are you up to more business? Try to keep yourself out of anything too shady, alright? It only makes more trouble for us police in the long run. I remember you. We met when we dealt with that scammer.
A droplet of paradise.
I appreciate you folks taking care of things after we were done. Yeah, well, whatever. You're welcome, I guess. It didn't feel like we were helping so much as getting dumped with the cleanup. Just don't do anything to disturb the peace, got it? We've got enough headaches to deal with without you taking matters into your own hands. Heron's held a bit of a grudge since all that happened. She went on about how you outdid the police and how we on the force could end up in trouble before long. It never ends. Nancy, you can't just tell him that. I said all of that to you in confidence. Hey, don't worry, ladies. We'll be careful not to get either of you fired. We're not looking to put anyone out of business here.
Get the brilliantly bitter taste.
Heron's nothing if not consistent. In any case, we're out on patrol for the time being, so if you see anything suspicious, let us know. We'll be right on top of it. Listen, you have our thanks for helping us arrest that scammer. We couldn't have caught him without you. But try to keep yourselves out of any shady business from now on, alright? It only makes more trouble for us police in the long run.
All these shots are so nice.
Okay. Even my parents are wearing Eastern outfits, but like, we are all much more comfortable wearing modern stuff, you know? And then my brother asked me about ethnic related stuff because of his job all the time, and honestly, Thinking about all that gets old. I think you should just keep doing and wearing what you like, son. Like that one look from last week. You looked amazing. No, thanks, Marilyn. Yeah, I like to think of myself as a pretty free spirit. I like my brother. Yeah, you really are. And as for you, Peter, don't you have anything to say about running late? I told you I didn't mean to. I just slept in a bit too much. I promise it, I won't let any of that happen again. The problem isn't just that you were late, you know. It's that you were also trying to butt into girl talk. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Or is it suddenly alright for men to barge into conversations whenever they like? I mean, come on. Yeah, she's right, Peter. You were pretty insensitive. You've got me there. I'm sorry, girls. Seriously, I am. Marilyn's shooting some serious daggers at me. Look, I'll cop up to the fact that I messed up. I didn't think those two were having such an intense conversation and thought I could just join in. But does Marilyn really have to make me literally pay for it all every time I'm a little late or misinterpret something? I mean, come on. I was born and raised here in Edith, so I'm used to doing whatever I want without always asking other people for permission. People think just because I'm Eastern, I'm supposed to be modest or whatever. It sucks. I'm so glad my friends these days don't think like that. Now, where should we hang out today? I'm going to make Peter spoil us real good for being such a jerk earlier, so let's be sure to pick somewhere nice to eat.
Well,
poor guy.
I see.
I should buy a business magazine to see what's going on with the economy. There's an opt from Walter Huckberry in this week. Wait, is that a new volume of Tales of Bravery? I haven't kept up with the latest with that series lately. I wonder how long this new one's been out. Looks like they've put out 10 volumes so far. I think I'll buy the full set. Crap, what am I saying? I came here to buy a business magazine. But who says I can't buy both? I'll just pick up these comics and blast through them this weekend.
Welcome.
Okay, we're saved. Oh boy, Proverbs, right.
I hope to see you again.
Hi there, welcome to Strat Bookstore. Whether you're shopping for novels, business magazines or reference books, we've got all your reading needs covered. And we sell more than just books. We also have comic magazines, promotional merchandise for movies and plenty more. If there's anything you're looking for in particular, let me know. Well, not really. We already have what we need.
What's next?
Alright.
I'll take good care of it.
I hope so. Okay. Sloth. Well, guess what? The cops put out more wanted posters for that cat thief woman again. There's all sort of rumors about her, like how she's got a heart of gold and how it's actually a team of thieves and whatnot. The list goes on. Dude, I know you run into some crazy stuff while you're out bicycling. You're like a magnet for it. You ever seen her around town? Do you have to put it like that? You make it sound like I go out of my way to attract weird things to me when I really don't. But since you asked, I was out riding a couple of nights ago and when I just happened to look up, I think I might have seen someone running across rooftops. lost sight of them immediately though, so who knows what it was. Might have just been some monkey that got out of its cage or something. Right. It sounds like what Randall saw was a more average phantom thief, jumping and flying around with superhuman skill. Of the kind we've all heard before. What a letdown, wow. I was hoping he saw something so unusual it would turn everyone's conventional thinking the hell upside down. Damn. Don't get me wrong, it's fun being able to meet all kinds of people while cycling around, but sometimes I come across some pretty inexplicable things, which then gets my friend really excited. I'm not a fan. Alright. Time to go in here. Welcome to Macmillian Cafe. I'll be happy to get you seated wherever you like. Are you sensitive to smoke or sunlight? I like interacting with customers. Probably comes from doing a lot of part-time jobs until this point. The owner here, Charles, often tells me what a good job I do. Gotta keep it up so I maintain that winning streak. I've worked at my fair share of places part-time, but this has definitely been the best one to work at. The owner here is so nice. I think my little brother's going to join me here next year. Until then, I've got to keep holding down the fort. What kind of stuff can we buy here?
Thank you for coming.
Alright. And that's all money gone.
Your next visit.
Oh, why hello there, Agnes. It's good to see you again. And who do we have here with you today? It's good to see you too, Mr. Macmillian. These two people are from my workplace. He's my boss and she's my co-worker. I guess you could say that. Oh, you've started working, have you? Good for you. I'm sure it'll make for a wonderful experience for you. Your co-worker looks like she's from Central East, yes? You should try some of our coffee. The beans we roast are quite popular and come straight from there. They're the real deal. Wow, that's awesome. I will love this coffee back home. I'll have to taste some of yours and see how it compares. Alright. Oh wow, I didn't realize this cafe had its own cat. That's cool. Alright. That's a funky meow. Can't say I've heard that come out of a cat before. It kind of reminds me of the cat from that one novel, now that I think about it. Actually, as it so happens, I named him Kageyoshi after the very same cat. He can be a peculiar feline, but he means well and serves as the mascot of our cafe, so please be nice to him. Nice. Mummy says the cafe helps her adjust to our new country. That's just like me. Everyone's so nice to me at Sunday school. This place feels just like home now. If the boss of this place is nice to my mommy, this will feel like home to her too. Wrong. The coffee they serve here is really good. They have blends that are just like the ones they have back home. Really, the whole atmosphere is soothing and the owner is a nice man too. I feel like I can come here to slowly acclimate to life here in Edith. When my husband said we are going to have to leave Elsheim because of a job transfer, at first I was really worried if it was a good idea. But I think we can make this work. We found a temple and our sons come to like the local Sunday school as well. It's hard to complain. Alright.
Good grief.
Hello?
Did you know?
Do you ever find yourself wondering about some of the most heinous criminals to ever live on this continent? Like, take take the demon of the Eastern Quarter. They are a legendary assassin whose activities date back over 130 years.
Fans are raving about.
They were even
Get the
involved in
brilliantly
Calvert's
bitter
democratic
taste of
revolution.
golden blood.
But get this, they say the demon still lives, and that they are committing gruesome murders in the underworld to this very day. No, Risha is not doing that anymore, but yeah. Now, I'm not sure if that's all hogwash or not, but it's fun to think about, don't you think? Speaking of the demon, apparently they normally go by a code name. I couldn't tell you what it is though, Yin. They don't talk about that in this book, which is a shame. By the way, the book's called Perfect Crimes by Perfect Perpetrators. It's the best. You learn all sorts of neat little tidbits about crime. Alright.
How about some nice cold ice cream? Hello.
I'd love some, but yeah. Money's
Thanks for
kinda
shopping.
tight. Hey, you there. I know a person with a sweet tooth when I see one. Let me guess. When you order ice cream, you are the kind of man who can't decide, so he gets both strawberry and chocolate, am I right? That's some scary intuition you got, you're right. I was checking your place out cause I was in the mood for something sweet. But to be able to tell exactly what I like, in fact, now that I'm taking a closer look, your place is exactly what I'm into. How the hell do you do it? That's what happens when you gain true enlightenment in all things sweet. Oh. You get a nose for exactly the kind of things people like. Take your blonde-haired friend there. I've got a hunch she's into vanilla and coconut. And as for the little one... Wow, is everyone in the city psychic like her? That's amazing. I think it's just her special talent. Most people here don't have her intuition.
Well...
What can I say? When it comes to what we eat, there's nothing more special than sweets, and people who love them have an aura I can't miss. You got that right. Sweet stuff is what makes life worth living. Yeah, I'm dancing around the exclamation marks right now. Marielle's got no shortage of enthusiasm, I'll give her that. But if she can't see reality for what it is, she isn't cut out to be a reporter. I don't care if that sounds harsh. Instead of pursuing dreams and fanciful things, she should be forging relationships with people in business and politics while she's still young.
Well...
That Marielle, I was something of a mentor to her for a time. She has a way of scaring me when she gets into trouble. I guess I kind of think of her as another younger sister. It can be hard to concentrate on my work once I start worrying about her. I respect her drive, of course. I just wish she'd think things through ahead of time. Why do the editors always choose to dump work on me right before the deadline? Do I just look like I have oodles of time to spare? I'm a journalist, you know, not some author writing the great Calvadian novel. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to fix dinner for my sister tonight. What a bummer. I was looking into the exact story that made the front page this morning. Oh well, no use crying over spilled milk. I've just gotta go out there and find another story. It's a brand new day, time to get to work. Oh, and I better see what Dingo's up to as well. Nothing keeps this girl down for long, does it? Feel sorry for Dingo for whatever she's got in store for him in the near future. Oh, I almost forgot. It's my turn to come up with an article for the culture section. It's not exactly the part of the paper I'm most interested in, but I'm sure I'll find something newsworthy if I nail the interview. Welcome to the Tyrol Times. If you need to speak with one of our reporters or editors, I'll be more than happy to set up a meeting. Unfortunately, our editors are all rather busy, so they may not be able to see you right away. Though, if you are here to offer your thoughts or opinions on the paper itself, I'd be more than happy to listen and pass your comments on. Well, indeed. Interesting. So, now we only have stuff that's going to trigger something. Whatever that is. What about here? Oh no, that's the... Oh, right. Okay.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie!
Huh. Say, what's this big building for? No, this is a movie theater. It's where you go to watch movies. It's been a major attraction in this area for a while. Sorry, guess the stuff ain't real common outside Calvert, huh? Have you ever seen an Orbital film, Ferry? No, but I think I've heard the term once or twice. I don't really get the concept though. How should we explain it? Ever seen recorded combat footage before? Of course, it's really useful for learning new tactics and reviewing squad movements. Well, imagine a bunch of pieces of footage put together that's all performed by actors. That's a movie. Then a movie theater is where you go to watch movies on a really big screen. Oh, the city's amazing. I didn't realize there was a place here to see tests of strength and duels to the death. I mean, there are movies like that, yeah. We'll have to explain it we'll have to explain it more in depth later. I really want to see one now. Too bad though, we still have work to do. Well, hey, when we finish up today... Yeah, I get you. Hang on, why do I have to come too? If we are going to be a team, we've got to spend time together and get to know one another better. Plus, they happen to be selling some seasonal churros at the concessions area in the theater. Nah. You know Ren. What do you want, Ren?
How many times must
No, Renee, okay, yeah, I was about to say, what?
I see your second part-timer has joined you.
It's late. I have to call it a day soon.
My name is Kincaid. I'm an analyst with the CID.
No, your name is Renee.
If you're working for Van, I expect this won't be our last meeting.
Yes, I suppose so. It's nice to meet you. Ferry. Look, I don't really want to play the blame game here, but there's no denying the Eisenschild changed course caused the CID got in their way. You know the decision ended up costing them their lives, don't you? I do, and in the moment it was the correct decision to train our personnel, so I won't make any excuses. Still, the Eisenschild weren't strangers. I had unofficial connections with them as well. On a personal level, I deeply lament what happened to the Flame Eater. While words alone cannot make amends for what happened, there's one thing I can disclose. It would seem the group that defeated the Eisenschild were not mafiosos after all. Huh? Now that you mention it, that sadistic bastard mentioned something about an old haunt. I think it's safe to say the group you are referring to and its executive members were involved. While Almata's members all know how to fight, few are combat specialists. Ordinarily, they wouldn't have stood a chance against a capable company of Jaegers like the Eisenschild. This is simply a matter of fact. You are right. Yeah, that's been bothering me too. How'd they do it then? Whomever was deployed to fight the Eisenschild must have been exceptional fighters. And again, I know this information hardly serves as recompense, but for now this is all I can share. I appreciate you telling us. Anyway, something tells me you didn't just call to apologize. Quite right. I'd like to discuss the work you have been doing for the guild. Oh. Been keeping your ear onto the ground. Why am I not surprised? As you know, we at CID do not see the guild as our enemy. Granted, our two organizations handle things differently, namely national security and confidentiality. Thus, there are those within our ranks that wish to use your recent partnership as a means to besmirch the guild's reputation. Uh-oh. Real rich coming from the department that hires Jaegers for side gigs. That's politics for you. No matter how many get burned, there will always be those who wish to play with fire. However, the CID as a whole will not stand to benefit with a plan like that. Therefore, I have a proposal. Bounty in the waterworks. We've recently received reports of a dangerous monster in the area. Location, Sidon Waterworks, monster, Southern Octo. Requesting Arkwright Solutions. Handle this immediately. CID. Okay. Isn't that a monster extermination request? Hideous, take me now. Huh. It's as you've surmised. We will be sending you tasks just as the guild does. Feel free to handle them however you see fit, and we'll match the rate the guild is giving you. At least sweeten the pot a little, you cheapskate. I'm paying just enough to keep certain voices in the department quiet. And with that, I will bid you adieu. I'm looking forward to a fruitful business relation with you all. Yo, Reverie, what's up? How's it going? That four-eyed sadist. It did sound like he's covering for us at least. You just beat this game in 2.5. What? Holy fuck. Did you just go for the main story then? Just rush main story? Okay, yeah, I was a bit concerned there. I got the impression too. That's how he gets here. Waterway on the Sidon district, huh? That's the second district, by the way, Ferry. I'm guessing you don't go there often due to the higher than usual government presence? You know me too well. I'm in no hurry to head over there. It ain't much, but we can stick it to that jerk for foistering work onto us willy-nilly. But yeah, no, I'm just going through it at a very slow pace, doing everything, talking to everyone. So yeah, not gonna rush it. Gotta go there eventually though. So we'll head over to the Sidon district once we finish everything else. Gee, you city people have really complicated lives. At least it means I get to fight a bunch of strong monsters. Leave the front lines to me. I can fight on any foe, big or small. Someone seems raring to go. Save some of that fire for the monster kid. Fair enough. The main story will advance upon entering the Sidon district. Okay, good to know. So don't do that. For now anyways.
How about some popcorn, huh?
Hey there.
What'll it be?
Alright. Well, we are out of cash, so yeah. Welcome. Any chance I can get you interested in some popcorn? What about a hot dog? You've got to at least get some popcorn. You know they won't even start the movie until everyone has some, right? Wow, really? I had no idea Calvadians did anything like that. It's true. In fact, I'll fill you in on a little secret. I'm the one who came up with it in the first place. That's right, me. The great thing about popcorn is it's easy to eat and makes less noise than stuff like chips. Ever since I started it, it's taken off like wildfire. That's amazing. I can't believe I'm talking to the man behind all that. And to burst your bubble, kiddo, but you can't believe everything you hear. Blah. Cause I always ate popcorn ever since I started coming to movies as a little brat, and I sure didn't come up with it. Ah, okay, so what if I wasn't the first guy who put popcorn and movies together? Who cares? It doesn't change the fact that popcorn makes any movie you watch at least twice as good. That's not just my opinion either, that's just science. Right. Hey Agnes, didn't expect to see you here. How are those two? Hi, Shignon. This is my boss, Van, and my co-worker, Ferry. Are you here to watch another movie? You bet. There's a new movie coming out today, and I wouldn't miss its premiere for the world. The only problem is it starts really late. I'm not sure what I'll do to pass the time. Maybe I'll go watch Golden Blood for the 5th time? Or maybe I should just wait for the uncut version everyone's been raving about to come out. What do you think, Agnes? What's your opinion? I don't think you can go wrong either way. You should do whatever you think will be most fun. People really do like movies, huh? Some people it's more than just like. They outright love them. Those sorts of diehards are called cinephiles. Oh yeah, did you hear the big news, Agnes? The Messeldam Film Festival got cancelled, but they are planning a different one down south over in Tarbert. Isn't that great? I'm so excited for it. I hope that one actually works out. I'm dying for something. Anything over here? Wow, they're doing something all the way down there too? Oh, I had no idea. It's not supposed to be for a little while yet. But yeah, fingers crossed it goes off without a hitch. The more you guys talk about movies, the more curious you're making me. I've got to see one.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
I've been coming to this theater for a long time because I could always trust them to show quality films. But as of late, the only movies they show are sleazy films that rely solely on cheap, visceral shocks. It's disgraceful, I say. The most deplorable director of all is that Salvatore Giotti. His rise to fame boggles the mind.
Alrighty.
If you have a ticket, please proceed
Welcome
to the
to Esprit Cinema. It's my pleasure to serve as your guide. I've been working here for 20 years, so I can go into considerable detail about almost anything film related. You've been working here for that long? So you started around when Orbal Films first started showing. That's right. As a matter of fact, I've been here since the theater itself was first constructed. In those days, films were largely similar to traditional theater, but they now possess a culture of their own. The landscape has changed too. The big three distributors used to be United Star, Orion Films, and
please proceed to the entrance.
Kowloon Pictures. But along the way, Vegas Films entered the ring, and since then, we've had a wider variety of films to watch than ever before. Huh. Well, thanks for the crash course in film history, mister. Now I really want to learn more about movies. I admire your spirit. I suppose you must still feel novel to... they must still feel novel to someone who's not from the Republic. Well, I hope you enjoy the movies. I think you'll find them more than worth your while.
Screen 1 will soon begin. Okay.
The popularity of films has led the industry to hold annual festivals dedicated to them. Sadly, this year's film festival in Messeldam has been cancelled due to extenuating circumstances. However, there's another one in the works, which I'm certainly looking forward to seeing.
Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
Welcome to Esprit Cinema. If you're looking to purchase tickets, I'd be more than happy to help you. Wait, so you buy your tickets first, then you watch the movie? I never would have guessed. They do that so you can reserve a seat and also know which auditorium your movie will be playing in. Pretty much like hopping on a train. Oh, this is your first time coming to a movie theater, miss? Interesting. I thought films were becoming more common in the Central East. Well, I grew up in a pretty remote place, so I haven't seen any movies before. I heard they like combat recordings. Oh, that's a unique comparison. I suppose that's true in a way. You can think of films as theatrical plays in recorded form. Regardless, we certainly have films that are popular with girls your age, as well as ones that are perfect for first-time moviegoers.
Thank you for your visit today.
If you're not sure what you'd like to watch, please don't hesitate to ask me. I'd be more than happy to give you a recommendation. Awesome. Thanks a bunch, man.
Please proceed to the entrance.
Golden Blood has proven to be an especially big hit with the audience. It has more than its fair share of racy scenes, but the hard-hitting action and lightning-fast pacing of the story have won scores of people over. Many people have also found themselves drawn to Sober Curious due to the complex inner workings of its main character.
Well.
Alright. Wait, are you serious?
The showing on screen
No, it's up to you, okay.
Awesome.
I love movies that get me all hyped up. That's why I always look forward to seeing Salvatore Giotto films. It's always why I like horror movies. They're pretty
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
cathartic, as the grown-ups say.
Why not buy a souvenir?
The staff only recommend kiddie movies to me. I get why they do, but they're so boring. What's taking Mama so long? Does it really take 30 minutes to use the restroom? All this waiting's making me want to go now too.
The showing on screen 1 will soon.
Alright. So yeah, now there's just the big stuff. Okay, but it's been almost 12.5 hours. It's time for me to call it a day. So I thank you all for watching for today. Hope you had a good time. I am looking forward to continuing this tomorrow. So hope to see you there. For now though, I wish you all a good day, good evening or good night, depending where you are. Do stay awesome, and I will see you tomorrow in, what, 11.5 hours, roundabout? See you then. Bye-bye.